So today we are lucky because we have Chris Badger with Strategic Loss Mitigation. He's here to help us learn about short sales. Chris is a real estate broker, but more than that, he is the author of the Ultimate Short Sale Success Guide, which is sold nationwide and is helping agents across the nation be successful with short sales. In addition, his company, Strategic Loss Mitigation, handles short sales for agents throughout Illinois. Short sales are not just something he knows a little bit about. Short sales are his #1 focus. In the field he actively works in every day. So let's give a warm welcome to Chris Badger.
So, bottom line is, this really creates a great opportunity. The short sale situation right now creates a great opportunity for agents. It is really the only growth area in the real estate market at this time. And many agents, as I'm sure most of you know, want nothing to do with short sales. They have a negative opinion of short sales, sometimes for very good reason, but they have a negative opinion of short sales and don't want anything to do with them. So those of us that do grab hold of the opportunity that the only growth area in the real estate market provides are going to be poised to have some good years in a slow market. So instead of struggling with a slow market, we could actually have the best years we've ever had if we'll just grasp hold of the opportunity, get comfortable with working with short sales. Wasted time is the enemy of a successful short sale. Now, I was talking to somebody in New York State within this last week, and they said, well, in our area, short sales take, on average, 90 days to 100 days to close. In our area. Now, in their area, they're dealing with mortgage lenders like City Mortgage, Chase, Countrywide. And you know, so their area is a lot different than ours, where we deal with City Mortgage, Chase, Countrywide. And so when they're telling me this, I'm thinking, well, I don't think it's the lenders that are making it take twice as long there as it is here. I think it's the agents. And in talking with them, asking them a few questions, I'm pretty sure it's the agents. And that's the bottom line. If we don't do the proper steps at the proper time, we're going to be wasting time. And the buyer's not going to wait that long. How many buyers want to wait 120 days to close? That's a hard buyer to find. Hard buyer to keep on the hook. So wasted time is the enemy of a successful short sale. So we're going to again and again and again be talking about wasting time. How not to waste time. How not to let time just pass. Now, this is one of the most common questions I get. We're listing a short sale property. At what price do we list it? The answer is very simple. Price it at its true market value. So here's how it goes. Generally, somebody asks me, what price should I list it? Price it at its true market value. Well, I know, but the first loan is this, and the second loan is this, and then there's this lien, and there's price it at its true market value. Oh, but there's this, and true market value. For some reason, we have a hard time getting our mind around that. The point is, the debt is not the issue. The lender does not care about the debt. So why would we? If we've had a house with $1 million loan on it, let's say in Florida, and it's now worth $450,000, the lender doesn't care about that $1 million loan. They're thinking about what they're going to get if they get this home back through foreclosure. They're not even going to get $450,000, right? They're probably going to sell it as an REO for $350,000. So that's what the lender's comparing against. They've forgotten about the $1 million already. So the lender doesn't care about the debt. Let's not worry about it. Okay? It's not an issue. The home's value is the only issue. We're going to take it aside here, and we're going to look at what the lender does, how they decide whether they're going to approve a short sale, or whether they're going to reject it. They're going to take into consideration the seller's financial situation. We've talked about that a little bit already. They're going to determine the value of the property. We've mentioned that they're going to have an appraisal or BPO done on that property. That's how they're going to determine the value of the property. Then they're going to look at the loan type. And then they're going to look at the normal discount percentage for that type of loan. They're going to do a little math, and that's all there is to it. Okay, what do I mean by the normal discount percentage? These are current normal discount percentages for different loan types. So let's say we've got a $200,000 property again. We know it's a $200,000 property. We see it's a Fannie Mae loan. What does that mean? That means that 82% of $200,000, that's $164,000. That means that's what the lender has to get in order to approve this short sale. Doesn't mean that's the contract amount. That's what the lender has to get. The lender must net that amount. The only reason that we would handle it that way by continually accepting offers is if we don't understand that simple scenario that we just went through on how a lender decides whether they're going to approve of a short sale. That wasn't very hard, was it? So we just need to understand that and have confidence that that's how it works. Let's take one offer and make it simple for everybody. Let's give everybody what they really want. Okay? Let's talk about the loss mitigators world for a second. They typically are working on 100 to 200 files at a time. Their life is basically hell. Their phone is ringing off the hook. Their answering machine is full. Sometimes you try to leave a message and, well, the message machine is full. They're getting faxes by the boatload every day. They're just getting this crush of information. They don't have time to get everything done they need to do. So a lot of times it feels like they're not paying any attention to our file. They're just so darn busy. That's the reality of the loss mitigators world. Now here is the coolest part about the loss mitigators world, and that's that they get bonuses for completed deals. Now why do we care about that? Let's face it, if there wasn't some incentive for them, they're probably going to sit around eating donuts all day, right? This is cool because if we have a deal that looks like a bonus to them, they want to work on our deal. So our whole goal is to make our situation look like a bonus. What did I say in my message that I left? It sounded like I knew what I was talking about. I have a deal that should easily fit within the normal discounting guidelines. Do you think they know what that means? And it should be easy, quick and easy to approve and close. Well, that sounds like a bonus, doesn't it? Okay? So this is the one bit of leverage we have with them. And let's use it. IRS liens scare a lot of people. These are the easiest situations I ever have to deal with. I know it's counterintuitive. Yes, the IRS is very easy to work with. IRS publication 783 is easy to find online. That details exactly what they want in a short sale package. Send it directly to the processing center. On that publication, it lists the processing centers. Ours is in Chicago. Never send it to a local revenue officer. Again, that's just a way to waste time. Just see if it won't sit on their desk and get forgotten. So send it directly to the processing center. The IRS has no desire to stand in the way in a situation where the seller is not receiving any funds. The IRS is owed money. They know that the seller's got to get healthy financially before they're ever going to be able to collect their money. They don't stand in the way. The last time I needed a waiver of a lien, got it in 3 days. It's generally not that big of a process. They say they can take up to 30 days. So if you know of an IRS lien, get started quickly because it could take 30 days. But right now, particularly in short sale situations, they say, and I have evidence to agree with it, they say that they're trying to be quick. Huge news in this area, however. Fannie Mae, who of course backs more mortgages than anybody else, just at the beginning of this month, instructed their servicers that they cannot cut our commission below 6%. Okay? That's huge. Freddie Mac has said that they're going to follow. Haven't done it yet. I'm wondering why it's taken 3 weeks, but they said that they're going to follow. I expect over time others are going to follow just the same. FHA is probably going to be next, VA is probably going to be next, and then probably conventional is going to fall in line. The reality is these lenders do, the line that I was giving that loss mitigator in my made-up story is the absolute truth. They need us. And it doesn't make sense if they want our help getting through these short sale problems to ask us to do more work for less commission. It's counterproductive to their best interest. Fannie Mae has figured it out. Okay? Others will be following.